Welcome to a Cult of the Lamb series. So, Cult of the Lamb is a fun little game where, obviously, you're a cult leader. And you play as the last lamb alive. Now, we are going to be playing on Penance Mode. Experience the survival elements of Penance Mode. Must eat, sleep to survive. Cannot be turned off. Difficulty cannot be changed. So, we are going to go medium difficulty for this series. I don't have a lot of experience with Penance Mode, if I'm even saying that word right. So this is going to be fun. But you unlock it by unlocking Weber. Awake, lamb! You see pestilence. You found it, but you know in this realm mortal needs must be met. You will now need to eat and sleep in order to survive. To sleep, seek a bed to rest your head. When eating, your meals must be cooked. It's not enough to simply eat ingredients. Your hunger and exhaustion will have to be managing while crusading. It will either lead to your demise, death. To avoid such a fate, use your omnipresence ability to be instantly transported back to the cult. Now, since awaits gift from me. You need a shrine after all. Okay. Oh, I'm already half hungry. I will dedicate myself to you, I swear it. So I am going to hit randomize 3 times on every follower unless I particularly like them. So 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. And their name is no. I guess. I don't know, I'm not gonna be saying their name anyway. Chop some trees for me, will ya? Okay, so I need materials for cooking fire. So under normal Cult of the Lamb gameplay, you don't have to manage your cult leader, Lamb here. Yep, little Lamb here's hunger or sleep. But this is a special mode. So I actually do have to manage these things now. Like I said, I haven't really played this mode much, if at all. So this is going to be a nice new challenge compared to my typical Cult of the Lamb gameplay, which is just generic Cult of the Lamb. I love the lamb looks in this little infograph. Okay, I need more berries. I love the lamb's face and most of the things in this game. This is a quick time event. Nom 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 nom. Little lamb. Nom 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 nom. So right now I just have to feed myself and Hina here. So I want to keep my cult probably on the smaller end. I do have time pass on crusades turned off because I don't want to have to worry about the cult management stuff while I'm crusading. That does not mean we will be able to neglect our cult by just constantly going on crusades, because while you could do that, you yourself run the risk of exhaustion and starving and all that jazz. At least with this mode. And I have 2 more berry bowls. So this is the Yingya Shrine. We, not useful to us right now because it is for the Woolhaven DLC. And we can't activate that until we unlock Aurora, which is Hecat's domain. So you get divine inspiration by collecting faith. And because you took the red crown from Ratau, you can collect faith from him. And berries too, but I'm also interested in things. I must thank you. By relieving me of my duties, you have granted me what I desire most. Peace. Now that I have taught you everything you need to know, I can pass my days playing Knucklebones. I have friends on the way to join me for a game or two as we speak. A rowdy bunch, to be sure, but now that I am retired, I am free to enjoy myself. So, Knucklebones is a gambling game. Actually kind of fun. We're gonna play around Knucklebones right now, just to show you how it's played. In case you've never played Cult of the Lamb, or Knucklebones or anything before. So, I think for this video, what I want to do is defeat the first of Leshy's, minions. Or, what are they called? I don't know. I want to defeat the first of Leshy's mini-bosses. And I think that's where we'll go for this episode. I think every episode I want to defeat a boss or mini-boss. Really, Ratau? Okay. You jackass! Every episode I want to be a boss or mini-boss until we've fought all there is to fight. That's not all the content in the game. There's more content, but we will burn that bridge when we get to it. It's across that bridge. Now, after this, you could actually bet coin against Ratau. I'm not going to in this video, probably. This is a big present. It will raise the loyalty of a follower. Actually, in fact, when I get back to my cult, I will give our first follower here a large gift, so you can see how those work. So, a lot of this episode is just going to be me explaining Cult of the Lamb and its mechanics and such. And gifts and stuff. Which one's this gonna be? Oh, it's a muffin! Cute! See the big, jump in that bar above their head? That is the, loyalty bar. And as you level up your followers, they gain more loyalty, and the higher level they are, the more devotion they'll generate. And eventually, when we unlock demons, the demons will, so the level of your follower will depend on the level of your demon when you go on a crusade. And the level of the demon on a crusade determines quite a few things. Oh. So this is Darkwood, which is Leshy's domain. And we're gonna open that door, because you only need one follower, and that is your standard follower, that guy right there. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, demons. The higher the level of the demon, the better the perks. And eventually discipleship and all the things that come with that. So, if I hit Q enough times, it will send me back to my cult. If I am exhausted, starving, all that stuff. Oh. Ow. You'll find that I'm kind of trash at this dodge roll stuff. Ooh, toad the ice over. But see, the The red things they drop are called favor, and the favor is used like that. Every chest produces coin or other materials, but what I'm mainly after is coins. The bones will come in handy later, so we're just gonna hang on to those. Ooh, blue heart. So blue hearts are temporary hearts that cannot be regenerated, unlike spirit hearts, which are golden outlined hearts. So you can get more hearts than this, but right now we only have 3. Oh, nice. My attack rate has increased. See? Like, I got a follower form, the Darkwood follower form, which was a rabbit in this case. And each path leads to something new. That is a store. Oh, no. Sorry. It is Shemek's, area. One of God's. Oh, okay, Shemek. You can destroy Shemek's followers. She doesn't like it, but you can. You get follower meat and morsels and stuff. I don't really like Galavir's charm. And this is the first mini-boss of Darkwood. We aren't at mini-boss level quite yet, but we're getting there. At the end of this level will be the mini-boss. So you have to fight 3 mini-bosses before you can fight the big boss, which is the Bishop. In this case, Leshy. So before you can fight Leshy, you have to slaughter his, I guess they're like his disciples? Because they are his most loyal and the ones he puts in charge of taking care of the lamb. Klanek is where we get our tarot cards. I like the diseased hearts. Eventually you get a perk where you start every crusade with the diseased heart, but that is not a perk yet. So that path, like this ominous looking path here, will lead to the very first boss fight, and it is Amadeus? Zodia. Okay, I know I said we were gonna fight this guy, and then, like, that would be it for the video, but that wasn't really, like, he wasn't really all that difficult. Kind of like a baby boss. He's the very first one you fight. So, I do think we might be able to get a second one in this video. I don't know though. I might just stick to my word and we just do that one for now. And then I just do some cult managey things for a little bit for the rest of this episode, and then yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So he has been fought. Oh, yes. So I have to build a temple. So you recruit all the mini bosses to be part of your cult, or at least you can. That tree's too beefy for me to do on my own. You can also speed up time. Nighttime's not your thing. I don't often speed up time, because I like to use time when my followers are asleep to run around and do things. You can actually get a Weber follower. You just have to kill enough spiders. Hang on, I'll explain that just in a second. But it's your offerings to the one who waits. Or Narinder, the god of death. There are more spooters. So one of the spiders will drop a spider skull, and if you put it in a body pit, you unlock Weber from Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together. Oh. So, Occult Sermon, is obviously just that, a sermon. Okay, so we have the temple, and I think I am going to unlock the beds. Dang it! I'm going to get my bed down and my followers. I need 3 sleeping bags. So that's going to be fun. I'm gonna need 3 sleeping bags. Alright. So I think we are going to build 3 sleeping bags. 1 for me, 2 for my followers. Perform a sermon. And I think that is going to be this episode of Cult of the Lamb. We'll probably do more in the next episode. But even the little, even the crown has a little place to sleep. So, we are going to sleep real quick. Save the game. And I think that is going to be it for this episode of Cult of the Lamb. We didn't do much, and for that I'm sorry, but we will do more in the next episode. I promise. Alright, bye now.